Hey, how's all my fellow Americans doing? My fellow Americans who understand American values, about freedoms, about the Bill of Rights, about the Constitution of the United States. This video's to you. What happened today with the administration? Utter joke. The people who govern the people simply do not care about the people. It is that simple. Proving that today with, you know what, if I say the word, I'll get another ban. So, sometimes you're going to have to fill in the blanks yourselves, people. What we've seen today is an absolute infringement on our rights, period. So many people are going to be forced to take something against their will. That's not freedom. That's tyranny. We're living in very scary times right now because half the country supports this crap, and the people imposing this crap have now labeled people like me and people like you who are against this national security threat. I'm not sure if some of you are aware of this, but the Homeland Security labeled people who disagree with the election and the voter fraud, and people who are against, you know what, are the biggest threat to the nation's security. So basically, what that's telling me is that people like you and me have been labeled public enemy number one because we want our freedoms. We want choice in our life. We don't want a king, a queen, any kind of dictator. Now look, people, they're making it very clear that they don't care about our feelings, about our rights, about what we want. So what is it going to take? An absolute a collapse of our economy before some more of you get a little pissed off? Or is it going to come down to when they take away your kids, or try to take away your kids, because they deem them a hazard to the public, or you a hazard to the public, and they put you in some friggin' detaining center or whatever? Don't trust FEMA, people. FEMA's a joke. I mean, all you got to do is look back to Katrina. It takes them a week or a week and a half or however long it was to get water to the people after the hurricane. Give me a break. But I don't even know what to say anymore because everything is completely and utterly backwards. The government has one job, and that is to protect my rights, your rights, not enforce these mandates. When you try to force something, or when you mandate something, that means you are above the people below you. That's not how this is here in America. We're a constitutional republic. We are not a democracy where the mob rules. Now look, I don't know, people, about you, but I don't see anything getting any better. I only see things getting worse. And that should worry every single person watching this video. Whether you agree with me, whether you stand with me, whether you hate me, despise me, because that wheel is coming for all of us. You think you're immune because you support this crap? No, because something else is going to come along that you're not going to agree with, and guess what? There's going to be nobody there to support you because they already done run people over like me. Now look, it's time we stand together. Now I'm just one man, one voice with with very few people I can trust anymore. But when the whole friggin' country wakes up, and maybe if millions of us come out with one voice, one message, maybe then they might hear us. I don't know what else to do. I never want to see violence in the United States of America. We've already had 2 wars on this soil, and I don't want to see that again. I don't want to hear about, a second civil war, a second revolutionary war, whatever on American soil. I don't want that. Because that means that we failed to learn from history. That shows that we are truly ignorant. The mind has to be your sharpest, most dangerous weapon, people. Your mind. Be a critical thinker. But I just hope some of you out there that understand where I'm going with this, that there's going to be people beating on your doors begging for help if it ever goes sideways. And what do you do then? And all you naysayers out there, what do you do when you've laughed at people like me and you come begging for help and I turn you away? Because that's what's going to happen. That's what they're wanting to happen. They're dividing the country so neighbor turns on neighbor, brother turns on brother, and next thing you know, it's an all-out free-for-all, dog eat dog. It's not rocket science what they're doing. But yeah, we're all gonna just bitch. But you know what? I'm gonna get active. I'm gonna get out there, and I hope some of you will join me. But we need one message. I don't know what that message is. Maybe one of you guys can help me come up with a message, or we can come up with a message that millions of us can stand behind. Not just a couple hundred, 1,000, millions. Because you want to see change in America, that's what it's gonna take. But this country's teetering, people. It's teetering. And it makes me sad that what are we leaving as a legacy to our generation that's to come? What am I leaving my grandchildren? What am I leaving them, to be a friggin' slave? No. My legacy is gonna mean something. See, that's another problem. People don't think down the road. All they think about is themselves and what's in front of them. They don't see the path that lies miles down the road, years down the road, that's going to affect their family. See, I don't care about what affects me anymore. Only thing I care about is what's going to affect my family that is present right now, that's got a lot of life left in them. And I want to see them live happily in the United States of America, not communist America, not socialist America, not dictatorship America. But people, if you want your freedoms, guess what? You're probably going to have to friggin' fight for them. And I hope all you badasses out there talking all this shit that I will not comply, I'm going to hold you all to that. Yeah, I'm a little fired up because I've heard it time and time again. I won't comply. I won't do this or whatever. And then nobody ever shows up when it's truly needed. Sickening. But anyways, I just hope that the American people wake up and millions of us, one voice, one message can be heard.